Hello Fit Buzzers and welcome back to Operation S-Curve Week 3 workout number 2. Now we're going to give your lower body a rest from the previous workout and we're going to focus on your upper body and we're going to do a few things differently in this workout. The first thing we're going to do differently is we're going to increase the weight for each set on each exercise. So set 1 and set 2 we increase the weight. In set 3, we increase the weight again. The second thing you're going to do, you are going to follow the purple text on the OSC Precise Calorie Calculator. That is, if your goal is to build your S-curve, to increase the actual size of it, the size of your butt, the size of some of the muscles in your back. That is the goal for many of you, so you are going to follow the purple text in the OSC Precise Calorie Calculator. The third thing is I'm just going to surprise you with a few different rep and set ranges. So let's go! Okay, so we're going to start off with the feet raised push-up. We're going to follow that with the dumbbell upright rows. Then we are going to do the standing dumbbell press. If you have a pull-up bar, you are going to perform close grip pull-ups and chin-ups and variations of those. If you don't like that, just skip the exercise. Then we're going to do tricep extensions with the dumbbell. And we're going to finish off with a variation of the bicep curl. So let's go. Okay. Remember, you've got to pace yourself here because you're going to be increasing the weight. Now I'm not going to increase the weight. I'm not going to increase the weight on this in this video, but you are going to increase the weight between each single set, right? So you're going to start off with just the push-up exercise. So let's get these out of the way and let's get into it. So you're going to do 3 times 10. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a little break. Remember, when you warm up, you want to warm up with exercises that are similar to the ones that you're going to perform in your workout. In general, you know, you want to warm up with squats, with arm circles, and with push-ups. So push-ups is a great way to start. Now this variation is a different variation to target some different parts of your upper body, right? No resistance band, just your body weight. And with our feet elevated. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't stop. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, don't stop, 16, 17, 18, keep going, 19, 20. You should be feeling it right in the top part of your S-curve. If you couldn't perform 20 there, do this workout again until you can. It's as simple as that. I talked about brute force intensity in some of the recent emails, and that is how you trigger results via your workouts. It's how I used to train back in athletic training, and the younger me got taught a lot about how effective that was, and it does work when you do it the correct way, with intensity, increased weights, and basically stepping outside of your comfort zone. So let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going, 11, 12, keep going, 13, One more. 14. Whew. I should have woken you up. Okay, so that's our push-ups out of the way. Because we're using body weight, we're not going to take a very long break in between. We're going to pace ourselves here, so it's going to be a 2 to 3 minute break in between each exercise, except for this one because we only use our body weight. So, next exercise we're going to perform is the upright rows. The upright row exercise, you can use a barbell, you can use dumbbells, you can use resistance bands, but for the sake of this workout, we're just going to use dumbbells. In fact, we're going to be using dumbbells throughout all of this workout, so let's go. Now remember, you are going to increase the weight for each set, right? So let's go. And it goes a little something like this. All you're going to do is you're going to raise them up so your elbows are just above your shoulders. Well, all you're doing here is you're raising up. That's all you're doing. Just raising up. Right, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's pause a little bit. You should feel it right in your traps, top of your shoulders, around your neck. That's where you should feel it. Now, I'm not going to increase the weight here to keep this workout pretty speedy. You are going to increase the weight, right? If you don't know how to increase the weight, check out the OSC calculator, strength calculator, and it gives you some idea. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to increase the weight by maybe 2.5 kilograms to 5 kilograms, and you essentially boost that over time. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take a break. So you're going to increase the weight there by a few or a couple or a few kg, and you do the same for this one. You increase the weight once again. So you've got to pace yourself, right? Well, this is how you're going to take your physique to the next level, right? It's all about waking up the muscles and giving them a shock, you know? Giving them a shock. So let's do one more. You've increased the weight, so let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to want to have a break there because you are going to be feeling it across the whole of the top of your shoulders. Alright? But it's a fantastic exercise for the upper body. And the variations we're doing in terms of the increased weight will help trigger some different responses from your muscles. Right? So you're going to take about a 2 to 3 minute break there. You're going to need it. Right? Have a drink of water. And you can also have a drink with that contains some electrolytes in it as well. That will definitely help throughout the course of the workout. So next exercise we're going to do the standing dumbbell press. Now if you're in the gym, you could do the seated version, right? You could use a machine even. But if you're at home and you don't have a bench, then the standing variation is what we're going to perform. So here we go. We're just going to do 7 on each arm in one set, right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Take a break. Now, remember when you start with, you're going to start with a pretty heavy weight, and again you're going to go back to the Operation S-Curve strength calculator to figure out what your optimum weight should be. Right? In general, you're going to be lifting a weight that's around 10 to 15% less than your 1 rep max. Right? That's essentially what you're going to be starting off with. So that calculator will help you determine how to figure that out. It's pretty simple. You just enter a few figures, scroll to the bottom of the sheet, and there it is. All of the figures are laid out for you. However, that does only contain the compound exercises, but you could use the same principle to gauge how you're going to start with the rest of your weight. So let's go. Now you're going to increase the weight again, yeah, by another couple or a few kilograms. So we're going to increase the reps to 16 total, so it's 8 on each arm. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. So you're going to take a tiny break. You're going to need a relatively longer break there. So 45 seconds to 60 seconds will do. I'm using a lighter weight. You are going to increase the weight again, and we're going to do 18 this time. So, like I said, doing this workout, you're going to have to pace yourself because it will challenge you, but it will help in obtaining those results. So, let's go. 9 on each arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, let's do 2 more, 19, 20, okay, alright, you may not have been able to do 20 there, maybe you could have, but the whole point is that you would have pushed it and really push yourself so that the top of your body just wakes up, right? You're going to need a rest now, you're going to need a 2 to 3 minute rest without a doubt, right, between these. I'm going to take a shorter break because I am using a lighter weight. Next exercise you're going to perform is the close grip pull-up if you have a pull-up bar. If you don't have a pull-up bar, just skip this exercise completely and you move on to the exercise which is one of my favorites, which is the tricep extension with a dumbbell, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to hold your dumbbell here and you're going to place it directly behind your head, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to lift it up. So what you're going to do is you're going to move your entire forearm, but your elbow should stay in exactly the same place. It you should not move, right? So it goes into something like this: 1, 2, 3, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing that we did. Then we're going to start off with some low reps and we're going to increase it. So we're going to start off with 5 reps on each arm, right? We're going to do 3 sets, and you are going to increase the weight with each one. Now with this exercise, you're going to increase the weight with smaller weights. You're only going to increase it by 1 or 2 kg for each one, right? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you switch. And then what you're going to do is, like I said, you're going to increase the weight by 1 or 2 kg on each side. Right? Start off with 1 kg. Switch. I'm using lighter weight, so it's going to get straight back into it. We're going to go for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to increase the weight again by 1 or 2 kg. Take a tiny little break to do that, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to do 7, right? 7 reps. So let's go. Give you a little break. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. It's pretty quick, that one. It's an isolation exercise, so you don't need to spend all day taking ridiculously long breaks on that. It should still be pretty quick, even though you are increasing the weights and increasing the reps along the way. Last exercise we're going to do is the bicep curls. We're going to do 3 sets. Pace yourself on this one because I've got a surprise for you for the last one, on the last set. So let's go. Move this over. We're going to start off with 6. Right, we're going to do 6 for each arm, alternating arm. So let's go. It's going to be full range of motion for this set. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you're going to drop the weights, and again you're going to increase the weights by 1 or 2 kg, right? I've got a lot of steam left, so I'm going to get right back into it. You're going to do 7 for the second set, right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, you're going to have to take a little bit of a longer break there because you're going to need all of the energy for this last set, right? I'm pretty sure you might guess what it is. You know what we're going to do? Can you guess? Guess? Alright, we're going to do 21s. The 21s rep ranges, which is a classic rep range for the biceps to really get the muscles pumping and woken up so that you can get some nice toned arms. And ladies, don't worry, you're not going to turn into, you're not going to turn into She-Hulk by doing heavy bicep curls, it's not going to happen. If anything, it's going to give you lovely, beautiful arms that will match your S-curve physique and give you some nice balance along with some beautiful tricep development, right? So let's go, we're going to do 16. No, we're not going to do 16. We're going to go straight into 21s. Last one. Alright, last one. Okay, so we are going to do we're going to do 21s, one arm at a time. It's just one long set. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right arm done. Switch arms. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop it. And that, fit buzzers, is your workout complete. Alright? Now, again, I'm using a lightweight here, but you will do everything that I mentioned in this workout. You will increase the weights and you will take longer breaks, much longer than I did, because you're going to need it. Alright? The whole point of this workout is to really get these muscles pumping and activate them for growth. And then what you're going to do is you're going to feed your S-curve using increased calorie intake, because it has been calculated in a specific way for your physique, with your age, weight, etc. With just a few figures that you've got to enter on that sheet. And your S-curve will develop pretty quickly. Right? Simple as that. So that's it for this workout. I will see you in Friday's workout to work that butt, the lower part of your S-curve. So I'll see you then. Bye bye.